guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look right here. Please ignore my lashes throughout the whole entire video. You wouldn't believe how hard these are to get on because of my natural lashes being so permed. It literally drove me absolutely insane. So take a notice because they are like flicking off by ear. Oh, it's just been a nightmare. But yeah, I filmed these for you for Valentine's Day, and I thought that I would give you like 3 different lip options for you to decide then what type of lip you wanted to wear, whether you wanted to wear like a dark lip, a pink lip or a nude lip. It is totally up to you. So if you are interested in seeing how I got this look, then please just keep on watching. Okay guys, so starting off I'm going to be taking this shade right here called Transition, and as the name suggests, we're just going to be popping that into our crease as our transition shade just to build up a little bit of colour and to help all the other eyeshadows that we're going to go in with in a minute blend out nicely. After you've applied that, then we're just going to go straight back into the palette and take this shade, which is a little bit darker than Transition, and this is called Are You Kidding Me? And we're just going to be doing exactly the same, just buffing that right on top the first shade that we applied, just to add a little bit more of colour and a little bit more depth to the eye. So after you've finished blending those out, we're just going to be jumping straight back in and taking this shade. This is called Wine and Dine. This is basically the star of the show. This is what I wanted to centre the whole look around. I'm just going to be using that on a little bit more of a dense brush. I'm just going to be packing that right into the crease and also onto the inner and outer corner. Not too much, but just packing the colour on back and forth. I also blend this out a little bit further with a fluffy blending brush as well. Now I'm going to be taking Makeup Geek eyeshadow in the shade Bitten, and on a bit more of a flat brush, I'm just going to be packing that on to the outer corner and the inner corner. This is going to help create our halo eye. Just going to go back and forth, packing the colour on until you get the intensity that you want. After you've done that, I'm taking a MAC Cosmetics Pigment. This one's in the shade Whisper Pink, and I'm just going to be using that on a paddle brush, and I'm also going to be spritzing that with some Fix Plus just to get the intensity that I wanted, because it was a little bit flyaway. As you can see, the dust is like flying everywhere off my eye, so I do go back and forth quite a few times to achieve the pigmentation that I wanted, just because this was such a light pigment. So then after you've finished applying that, we are just going to be going back in with the shade Ploof from the palette. This is like a kind of champagne pink colour, and I'm just going to be popping that to the inner corner of my eye as our highlight, just for a little pop of colour. So then I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in black. I'm just going to be using that on a eyeliner brush, and I'm going to be using it to tight line our eyes, just at the top lashes. I didn't want to do any type of wing today, but I did want a tight line just to make the lash line a little bit darker for when we go in with lashes later. So I'm also taking the same shade that we used for the inner corner highlight and just popping that onto my brow bone as our brow bone highlight as well. So I popped some lashes on off camera, guys, just because it's a little bit easier for me. And now I'm taking the Nivea Post Shave Balm and applying that as my primer because I love it. And then I'm going in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick foundation as per usual, applying it all over my face like army makeup. And then I'm taking my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge and blending it all out. So for concealer, I'm taking the Urban Decay Naked Weightless Skin concealer. I can't remember the shade, but I'll leave it linked down below. I'm just going to be applying that underneath my eyes, on my chin, my cupid's bow, down my nose, and also my forehead. And then I'm going to be blending it all out with my Real Techniques sponge once more. So to set everything down, especially the areas that we concealed, I'm just taking the RCMA No Colour Powder, and on my Real Techniques sponge I am just going to do some baking, mainly underneath the eye area because that's the area that I'm most worried about creasing. So yeah, just dabbing all that on. And then to set the rest of my face, face, I'm taking the Collection Pressed Powder in Translucent and taking that on a big fluffy brush and popping that all over the rest of my face just to set everything down to make it nice and matte and make sure that nothing moves around all day. So then to add a bit of colour to my face, I'm taking the Makeup Revolution bronzer. Again, I can't remember the shade. I think it's called Sunkissed Bronze or Bronzer Kiss, one of those. And I'm just using that on a Real Techniques Bold Metals brush, and I'm just applying that to the areas of my face that I want to give a little bit of bronze to, a bit of definition. So like my cheekbones, my forehead and my jawline. Blush, I'm taking the shade Rose Spritz from the Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop Face Collection because this is one of my all-time favourite blushes. Oh my god, it is so pretty. Really pigmented mine, so you just need a little bit, but it's so pretty. And then for highlight, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Palette, and I'm taking the pink shade. So I think it's Pink Heart, but I'm not sure. I'll list it down below like I list everything else. But yeah, just popping that on the high points of my cheeks, down at the bridge of my nose and on the tip. Also on my cupid's bow to add a nice little bit of pink glow. And then after that, guys, we're just going to be finishing our eyes off. So I'm taking the shade Bitten once more, and on a flat shader brush, I'm just going to be applying that to the outer third of my eye, bringing it slightly in, but not all the way, because we are going to be going in with a little bit of a shimmer pigment in just a moment. So I'm just going to be applying that from the outside, working towards the inner corner, but stopping just a third away from where the inner corner begins. And then I'm going to be taking Starry Eyed from Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to be applying that to the inner corner coming into the middle of the lower lash line, if that makes sense, and just blending that in with the bitten that we just applied. And then again, I'm going to be taking the same eyeliner that we used earlier, and I'm just going to be applying that to my waterline just to add a little bit of colour and smokiness. And then I'm going to go in with some mascara. Today I used the Maybelline Colossal mascara and applied that on top and bottom lashes. Unfortunately, I didn't put it on camera because my camera stopped recording and I didn't realise. So like I said at the start of the video, I do 3 different lip options for you with this look. So the first one up is the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Naughty. I'm just going to be applying that to my lips. Then once this dried, I'm also going in with a lip gloss from Soap & Glory. It is the Sexy Mother Pucker. But I can't remember what shade it is, but I will leave it in the description box. And that is lip number 1. So lip option number 2 is the Colourpop and the Hello Kitty Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Milk Bottle. This was quite pink for me, didn't really suit me, didn't really like it that much, but for all you lovelies that like pink lips, I'm sure this would suit fine. But yeah, I thought it complemented the eye quite nice, but unfortunately it wasn't for me, wasn't quite my favourite. And then the last lip option for this look is the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Wink. This one was by far my favourite lip option for this look. I think it really complemented the eyes, and I thought that it really brought out the look brought the look together even. So yeah, this was the shade Wink, and it is an Ultra Satin from Colourpop. And that is it, guys. That is the look complete. That is your Valentine's Day makeup tutorial with 3 different lip options. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already. Don't forget as well, if you're not already, to go and follow me on all of my other social media platforms. The links are on the screen right now. And yeah, let me know which lip option was your favourite. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say, guys. So I hope you're having a fantastic week wherever you are, as always, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. You got the love, you got the love. Pushing you down, good Lord. Baby got me walking all over town. Way oh, way oh, way oh, way oh.